Hi folks, we are back. Here we are back to the usual stream. Now that the marathon is done, now that I've done the 100% unrestricted run, and that went pretty darn well, we're gonna come back to the normal stream. So I do want to continue this playthrough. I want to finish this before we go ahead and do anything else. I do plan on doing some 80% NMG soon. I have to relearn how to play Metroid Dread with the raking control scheme on the Switch 2, so I will be moving on to playing the game on Switch 2 eventually, I guess. Well, I do want to finish the Pokemon ZA playthrough. Maybe I should try to stick to like just grinding the missions and not dilly-dallying too much as I tend to do. But anyway, is this even okay? Audio is working. I was just wondering this. I don't understand why this title screen doesn't have any sound, like no music, nothing. That's just, man, that's weird. Why not have a little bit of audio in there? Anything could have worked. Alright folks, let's get going. So what was I even doing last time? The secrets of Mega Evolution. So, stop by Nouveau Cafe for refreshments. So we were just about there. Okay. What now? Hey Naveen, mind if we eat with you? I'm done eating actually. What I'd really like is to enjoy some post-meal alone time. But more importantly, are you sure you know what you're doing? What do you mean? Arcandy, if you keep winning your way up the ranks in the ZA Royale, eventually you'll have to face the gamer prodigy, the streaming sensation of the keyboard legions. You're gonna have to battle Canary. Or Canary? Who? What? Have you not heard of her? She's an electrifying streamer who slings cutting commentary in her snarky yet affectionate tone. She's a bold, vibrant vision in her streetwear, and her gameplay is so daring, so dynamic, wow! She's not just a local Lumio star either, her streams and skill are taking all of Kalos by storm. Well, she does look like that other streamer from Scarlet Violet, right? What was the character called? I don't remember. So tell me, do you really plan on battling Canary? That Canary? The Canary? I mean, yeah, we won't reach rank A if we don't. You mustn't. A Pokemon battle with Canary? The nerve. The closest we fans could ever get to her is perhaps claiming a plush in exchange for colorful screws. It wouldn't be proper for the likes of us to even enter her orbit. Oh, buddy. Sorry about Naveen. He's a big-time Canary fan. Though for some reason he's not a member of Canary's fan club. Dyne4MO. They're called Dynamo because Electros, Canary's partner Pokemon, evolves from time. Oh, this game has Dynamo. Nice. It would be really cool if they had a Mega. And the A in their name is a 4 to make it Gamer E, I guess. Of course, I'm not a member of Dynamo. If I join now, they'd think I'm some common bandwagoner, not the diehard fan that I am. There's more to fandom than being in the official club anyway. To me, what matters is watching all her content and learning all there is to know about her. And then I can design amazing outfits that she could wear on her streams. So that's his big dream. That's the dream, at least. Isn't part of her appeal the fact that she just always wears her own regular clothes on stream? What do you know, anyway? Would you deny my humble dream to design an outfit for someone I so admire? Hold that thought a sec, Vinny's calling. Still find it so weird they call this grown-ass man Vinny. You've detected high concentrations of mega power? So you found some already. Wow, Vinny, you do your job quick. Understood. Team MZ will figure out how to take care of this. Okay, talk to you later. It sounds like they've pinpointed some areas where a Pokemon's likely to Rogue Mega evolve. Does this mean we have to have some kind of strategy meeting? That's right. Let's all head back to Hotel Z. Let's. Alright. I do want some action. Return to Hotel Z for a strategy meeting. Alright, let me just check here real quick. What kind of side missions do we have available? I was told by a certain somebody that... oh, we actually got some interesting things from Miracle Seed. I was told by someone that there's something special about mission number 12. Side quest number 12, actually. Maybe I should go around and check out some missions. I'm gonna do that before we go back to the hotel. Oh, there's no point using Brave Bird there. It's just killing itself, this Sullen Flame. Don't kill yourself, buddy. Ooh. Well, last time we learned that these Mega Shards are actually pretty handy, and we're gonna need them to unlock Megas here and there. So we might as well do that. Oh, wait. Why am I using growth? Okay, there's somebody around here who wanted something. What do you want, little kid? Monte, want to know what I think the strongest and absolute best Pokemon in the world is? Kakuna. I'm training up the best team of Kakuna the world has ever seen, so will you battle me, please? Side mission 11, we almost got 12, wow. Let me know when you're ready to battle, okay? Yeah, let's beat your Kakuna. You're gonna be so jealous of my Kakuna? Okay. I don't think I will. So what's so special about this guy? Oh, level 8. Well, I suppose I should have done this quest long ago. In fact, why don't I spice up my team and switch up my Pokemon with lower level ones that I want to train? I've been wanting to swap my team for a while. Now's the time. No, I showed off my Kakuna and I still lost. Damn, we're shattering the kid's dreams. Wow, you're real strong. My Kakuna must have learned a lot from that battle. I hope they didn't get too many XP points though. Oh no, my Kakuna evolved into a Beedrill. At this rate, I want to have a team as the strongest Kakuna. I'll just have a team of Beedrill. So, don't you have an Everstone? I guess that's fine though. Bug Pokemon evolve super early, there's no helping it. It just means I need to treasure the brief time I get to spend with my lovely Kakuna. Pokemon don't usually evolve on their own. What? You have to view your party Pokemon and select Evolve to trigger their evolution? Are you saying my Kakuna are extra special then? Wow, I'm happy to hear that. You know, I love Kakuna, but Beetle are cool too, aren't they? How am I supposed to choose? Well, dang. You're also not supposed to evolve if you lose the battle. How does it work? So silver powder. So that's a held item, right? Shiny silver powder that boosts the power of the holder's bug type moves. Cool. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's the same as in the main series. Okay, that's one mission done. Let's go look for more. There's another one right about there. Oh, I can't travel there? I can only travel to the Pokemon centers. Ah. Wait. Oh, I can travel to places that have the blue feather. Presumably places that I've been to? Is that right? Let's see if I can collect this shopping mall here. Should I be able to collect a waypoint here somewhere? Well, they do have a bunch of clothes shopping. Is that all they have though? No, like Pokeball boutique or something? Oh, I like this. That looks nice. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah. Let's go with that. Well, anything's better than that dumb hat. Yep. Nope, let's go. So if I buy something, do I get the... And I don't even get a waypoint. Alright, let's go check those quests then. Yeah, there's one right about here. Okay. This lady here. Is she an officer? Or... Howdy Limo, what's up? Is he gonna headbutt the car? Buddy? Don't do it? Not this Chespin again, it's always blocking my taxi. Oh, this is a taxi, I thought it was a police car. Yeah. Why are you trying to fight my taxi? Go battle other Pokemon like everyone else does. You're a trainer, right? You think you could battle this feisty Chespin? A Pokemon versus taxi battle seems like it would end badly for both sides. Yeah, don't run over the Chespin, lady. It's not worth it. It's an intense battle. Well, if I can at least catch this Chespin, I don't mind. I don't... Hey, buddy. Will you battle Chespin? Yeah. Spin, spin. So we're doing side missions and main missions. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh, that's a good battle we gave it. Yep. Looks like Chespin isn't admitting defeat. They got into the battle with the wild Chespin? Wow. What exactly... Hey, Marty. What exactly do I have to do here? I can't catch it. Boom. Got him. Looks like Brazil wants to battle some more. Shit, oh my goodness. I need to switch up my party. This is a good chance to level my lower leveled Pokemon that I kind of neglected, but would still like to have them in the team. Alright, buddy, come on. Alright, it's over. It's over. Come on, buddy. Surely that's it. Slow down, Chespin. You're going too hard. Honestly, the way to get strong is by working with the trainer, not fighting one, right? I could make it stronger. See, even this nice trainer says so. Wouldn't you rather go with him, Chespin? Good for you. Now you can have this trainer help you get really strong. Yo, what do you know? We actually caught a Chespin. Let's go. One last thing from me before you go. Remember, this Chespin taxes are for riding, not for battling. Yo, that's nice. And we still get money, and we still get XP candies. Wow. Let's go. All right, let's work the team here a sec. Do we still have that BS where one Pokemon has to stay in the party? I do want to keep Florges, but... Oh, Oh, this is nice. So you can't leave the box unless you have at least one Pokemon. But... This is nice. Because it actually makes it a lot easier to swap out your... Like, I keep saying this every time I play a new Pokemon game, but like... How does it take 20 years or more for them to figure this, all these, you know, quality of life things out? Like, why not include this in Generation 8? Make it easier for people to, like, swap out their parties as opposed to having to be limited by, oh, you can't remove this Pokemon for a party, so now just swap them one by one. Easy, right? Oh, man. The rent. Definitely want me some Pansage. Oh yeah, the Charmander. We got a Charmander. Spritzy, which unfortunately I cannot evolve on my own. Better late than ever. True, but sometimes there's a thing that's very late, man. I don't even know what I want to add to my party. Maybe Shuppet? Shuppet's kind of cool. And Gibble. Ralts. Could be Ralts. Yeah, what's up, Hamster? Are you both excited to play some Lethal Combat with our friends? Oh yeah. Sometime, yeah. Esper. Okay, Esper. Yes. I do want Esper. Such a cute kitty. What else do we put in there? The Kadabra, maybe? Well, not the one that lowers special attack. Well, this one maybe. Alright, what a weird team. Let's go with... Wait, I actually wanted to keep the Florges. I should keep one of my strong Pokemon just in case. I think I'm gonna ditch the Lilabra. I do want to keep Florges actually, because Florges is pretty strong. You're a cute kitty. Everyone will be there. Marty and Hamster and Zekrom and myself, all the important people. What? Aren't you forgetting someone, Limo? What? What do you mean, Limo? Wow, even Hamster joining on that. Wanna trade Pokemon with me? I'll give you my Riolu if you give me an Abra. Abra can use the move Teleport, right? I bet it would be so much fun to play tag with. Okay, we can oblige that. Yes. You have an Abra? Please, you gotta trade it for my Riolu. Sure, I'll trade. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna trade this one with lower speed. Enjoy. It's invisible join. Alright. You guys have some fun with LC. So I do want to play some more of this thing. Now that I'm done with the marathon, I do also want to play this. Is Bond the character reverb? It was the character sending Abra to Bond. It's this kid here. Real Logi. What? Wow, a real life Abra. Thanks. Come on, Abra, let's play tag. It doesn't want to. Hey, wait, did you just go to sleep? Oh, this kid don't have the badges. That's not how you play tag, Abra. Wake up. Oh my god, where did it go? Did Abra just teleport in his sleep? I guess our game of tag has already started. Well, thanks again. Take care of real. You know what? That's actually smart. That's actually kind of smart. And Abra to play tag with because Abra can teleport around. You don't know where he's hiding. Really, that's pretty clever. So I get 300 coins and a few candies. Cool. All right. Sending Abra to Bond. Oh yeah, like sending it off to the daycare. Yo, this is the cool kid. Look at that clothing and the Clawitzer or Clauncher on that shirt. Yo, I want that shirt. Where do you get that shirt, kid? What are those mega crystals even made of? Dude, I want that shirt. What the heck? I hope the shops sell that. That looks cool. Yo, the EV meeting. What the heck? So, that's another mission done. Okie dokie. My partner Pokemon's made my family more than I have? Oh wow. Cool. Maybe a ghost type? Is this a school? Did I just stumble into a school? Académie Étoile. Oh, yeah. That's it. What's up, Dinosaur Shot? How does this game compare to Metroid Dread? I don't know, dude. They're very different games. It'd be hard to compare. Well, in Metroid Dread, you have a lot of movement and crazy tricks and everything. In this game, you don't have a lot of movement, not even close. And tricks, I don't know. I don't know if there are any tricks or sequence breaks in this game. I doubt there's anything cool about that. The trainer battles are exceptionally fast for a Pokemon game, so maybe this game feels better to speedrun than most other Pokemon games. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. I haven't even finished the playthrough. I mean, it's enjoyable in its own way. But that's not saying much. I played Metroid Dread for years, so surprisingly, Zay has fewer known glitches as of right now. Yeah, I mean, and the game kind of just came out. I mean, I'm not following the speedrun community. I'm sure the speedrun community for Zay already exists. They usually take like a week or two before the boards are open for run submission and stuff. It's only been 11 days. The board is either open now or about to open. I'm sure people have already found tricks and glitches and skips if there are any viable for a speedrun. I just don't know about that yet because I don't follow the speedrun scene anyway. Not yet. Not until I finish the playthrough. Because I don't want to get mega spoiled yet and stuff. So where do I find more missions? Right about there. Let's go look for that. Like, just to give you an idea, day one of the release of Metroid Dread, people had already found pseudo-waves. Within the first month of the game being out, people had found some insane glitches that are still used to this day. So, like, yeah. I don't doubt that if a lot of people are interested in running the game, they have already found a lot of stuff by now. Mega Spoil! It's a new Pokemon called Spoiled. Sorry. I guess I spoiled. Sorry, I'm still working on it. Besides, I'm on my break right now. Oh, I know. Why don't you and I have a Pokemon battle? If I can have a battle, that'll be enough of a break for me. I'll get right back to work afterward. Lies. You're not getting back to work. A break time battle? Okay. Okay. Defeat the requester in a Pokemon battle. Let's do that. Promise I'll get the Holovator up and running in no time if you'll have a battle. Okay, I'll win in no time. Great. I was in the mood for a battle. Let's get going. Hard to discern which behavior is glitch and which is the intended experience. It's always questionable. These are spoiled and Knights and Mega Evolve. You're spoiled into a Mega Spoil. We're gonna need some shards for that, Limo. Wait, I got Pansage. Not a good matchup for this Pidgey. What do we have? Lick won't do. Ah. Maybe we can brute force it with Leader and work up. Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. You're going down. Oh, so I take it you don't have stats. Stats don't stack in this game. Badu. Tackle. Oh. Well, wait. Why are you not using tackle? You disobey me, little Esper. How dare you? Alright, we're dealing next to no damage, but this is great XP, I'm sure of it. Yes. Yes, hit my Badu. Whatever that means. Oh, the HP drain. Oh boy, this never ends. There it is. Oh, not the paralyze. Ooh, that hurts. I sure lost in no time. Well, that was a fun battle. I guess it's time for me to wrap up my break. Now then, let me get the Holovator all fixed up. It won't take a minute. Why didn't you fix it up before, dude? It's like one of those constructones from Bonanza. He's gonna disappear for less than 2 seconds and it'll be wait, what? Do constructones in Bonanza disappear every 2 seconds? How does that work? Glitching? I haven't played Bonanza, so I don't know. Hit my butt. Ooh. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You know the Pokemon I used in our battle? I caught them all up on the rooftops. I ran to them all while I was on the job too. I got so focused on catching them, almost missed break time. My point is, you can find all sorts of Pokemon on the rooftops around the city. You should have a look around next time you're up there. And see, I told you I could have this thing fixed in no time. Well, thank you, mister. Enjoy your job catching Pokemon, I guess. But who doesn't have arms? Disarming. I see what you did there. That sounds like a very violent voice indeed. Wait, there's a TM over there. How do I get to that? I want me a TM. Oh. Oh. Right there. Roar. You're gonna hear me roar. Not really. And that should be a screw. Ooh. Yeah, bite that rock, buddy. Yeah, just do it. Just bite that rock. Ooh, is that a first try? Okay, so that means the wild zones won't have all the Pokemon in the game. All the Pokemon will be like spread out around the, well, around everywhere. Okay, that makes sense. Sun is getting low. Yay. I bought Bonanza? Marty bought Bonanza! Ooh, cool. That means I might play Bonanza sometime. Though I already have a few games on my list, so I don't know when that's gonna happen. But Marty is gonna play some Bonanza. Cool. Should receive it this week. Nice. Do we just murder this Vivian? Buddy, what? What? Ooh, that hurt. Hurt, but not enough. Okay, so Rollout is hard to land. Should I really catch that? It's incredibly good. They remind me of Hungry Luma from Mario Galaxy? Oh wait, Constructones build shortcuts in Bonanza, and it's really unclear how they do it, but there's some sort of magical. They burrow into the ground and pop up with the barrel or whatever immediately after. They remind me of Hungry Luma from Mario Galaxy. Okay, so they are these little creatures then. I have not seen that. Bonanza is very good. I recommend it once the game flood of the next few months rise up a bit. Incredibly good, especially if you're a speedrunner. I could try speedrunning, yeah. You say Vivian correctly. That's rare. Well. Is that right, Vivian? I figure you're supposed to read that as French, right? Not that I'm an expert in French, but... Okay, I need to check the other pin. Let's go. It's a very cool speed game too. I know some of the other Dread Runners, at least one that I know, I'm pretty sure Delusional has done some Bonanza. So maybe it, you know, maybe some of the skill carries over. Hey, could you spare a moment? My Audino is acting a bit strange. It keeps fussing over me and touching me with its feelers way more than it usually does. Audino uses their feelers to sense people's health and emotions, but like I keep telling it, I don't need these constant check-ins. I'm fine! Oh, she's angry. Maybe the Pokemon just loves her. Battle me, would you? I feel like that's the only way I can make Audino understand I'm fit and healthy and doing great. Ooh, this trainer's a bit whack. You could train the French with me? Wait, what? What are you trying to say? Yeah, people often pronounce it with hard L's or even add an E to make it sound like pavilion. Oh, an L. Okay. Pavilion. I don't even mean you need to speedrun as. I just mean to speedrun and enjoy casually playing. I see. Well, I mean, if I have the game, I might eventually try to learn it, a little bit of the tricks and stuff. I've watched others play it, and it seems like a fun game to run. And fast, too. Yeah, let's do the battle. Let's do the battle. Here, hey, here, he. I'm not sure how to read that. Audino. Alright, let's go. Let's do fight. Let's do battle. Ooh, that... Oh, I don't have the right team for this. Yeah, we're not winning with this Shuppet, but... Dude, this thing is just spamming moves after moves. What the heck? Oh my god, another crit? Dude, what the hell? I'm glad I left one of my stronger Pokemon in the team, because D. Yeah, really strong, aren't you? Well, now your audio is crazy. What the heck? It's been so long since I've had a Pokemon battle, it really helped clear my head. RDD! I thought I was doing fine, but maybe I was burned out without even realizing it. That's what he wanted to tell me, wasn't it? Audino, you absolute sweetie. Ah. Let me know whenever I'm overdoing things, okay? I'll listen to you next time for sure. For sure, yeah. Sensitive Audino. Alright, we got revives and money. Cool. It's worth it to look at some of the movements speedrunners do. It's fairly easy and feels very, very nice. Feel like you'd enjoy the movement in DK. I'll give it a try sometime. The devs said something like, since the game is about breaking things, you can even break sequence in many ways. Alright, I'm sure that is music to a speedrunner's ears. You know, that's what makes a speedrun fun. Being able to sequence break things makes it fun. I mean, there is also an appeal to playing the game mostly as intended, but sequence breaks just make it feel speedrun-y. Like you're really just, you know, finding those shortcuts as supposed, right? I do like that. To me, a good speedrun needs to have a little bit of sequence breaking, a little bit of challenging dev-intended gameplay. To me, it needs to have that to be fun. Even if just a little bit. Alright, we're gonna meet up with the squad. You ready for a strategy meeting? Yeah, let's start. They have special post-game dialogue if you skip certain mandatory things? Okay, that's fun. That actually sounds pretty fun. I didn't know about that. In our dining room, guess what? It doubles as Team MZ's strategy meeting room. Would you give me a moment before you go in? No problem. What's up? This should do it. Thank you all for waiting. You can come in now. Did he create that board there? Tapestry thing? Was articles thrown their support behind Tawny and Arcandy. Now it's time we start tackling the Rogue Mega Evolution problem in earnest. So I figured we could use something like this. Okay, so a proper symbol? It's Team MZ's flag, complete with our logo. Amazing! With sewing skills like these, you can see why everyone loves Naveen's work, right? It looks really awesome. You're so talented, Naveen. Or, I mean, whoever designed this from the developers, right? This is sort of my thing, after all. Not to be a buzzkill or anything, but should we get to the strategy meeting now? I was just gonna say that, Lita. You beat me to it. It's like, hey, let's grab those things we missed before moving on. That's pretty cool. So you still have to collect those things then? Okay, I hereby call this strategy meeting to order. According to the intel we got from Vinny, Rogue Mega Evolving Pokemon are probably going to appear in 3 locations. The first one is Aimless Park in the Blue District. This one's probably going to be a Slowbro. The second is John Sector 3, where we can expect a Camerupt to be the problem. Third is Magenta Sector 9, where our target should be a Victory Bell. Ooh, that's... Notice anything, Naveen? No, nothing in particular. Come on, Naveen, nothing at all. Go on then, team leader. Step up and explain it for everybody if Naveen's too distracted. The place where the Slowbro is supposed to go rogue in the Blue District isn't far from the Stone Emporium on Vernal Avenue. Ah, I see. For Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon damage the Stone Emporium, we might not be able to shop there anymore, which would mean losing a source of valuable Mega Stones. Yep, what Naveen said. We might want to stop by the Stone Emporium to stock up on Mega Stones sometime soon. I bet that'd help us with all these rogue Pokemon. What do you think, Arcandy? Huh, does the Emporium have insurance? That's your takeaway? Oh no! What's up? I almost missed the start of Candary's daily stream. Naveen, we're literally in the middle of a strategy meeting. Just watch the archive stream later. Clearly you don't understand. You can savor being part of the chat when you're watching from the archive. That's true, chat. That's true, chat. If you're not watching now, you're also not gonna watch the archive, I'll tell you that. Kipo, surely you agree, Arcandy? Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. Agree that. That's true, man. That's how it works. Huh. I guess there's more to watching the stream than just sitting there looking. Don't let them sidetrack you, Lita. Remember the strategy meeting? I think we should split up and each head to a different Pokemon's location. Then Arcandy can circle around and land some firepower at each spot. Sound good? How come? Because he's a super talented trainer. We'll all feel better off with him fighting at our sides. I get where Donnie's coming from, but that's a lot of pressure. Are you okay with that plan, Arcandy? Seems hard, but sure. I'm gonna go for that victory bell right now, if you say so. And I guess... Naveen, make sure you pull your weight. Don't just let Arcandy handle everything, got it? You've been so snarky, no way. What now? Canary reacted to something I said in chat. Whoa, that's wow, I'm the one not No, wait, Naveen, we're still in a strategy meeting. Seriously, just watching in the archive. Just look at chat for a sec so I'm not a fake, phony streamer. Also, there's a level with a competition, and if you skip the competition, like, I think it would be fun if we went back and tried the competition. Important question. It's definitely you, chat. Archive streams? Nah. Challenges specific to certain abilities, so they make you have the basic ability to proceed, but they talk like you need to upgrade those abilities to max. Okay, okay. So that's some game-specific stuff. I'm not even gonna play the game yet, so... I couldn't have had that moment in chat just now if I were watching it after the fact. Maybe you've got a point. Okay, Naveen and Lita. We know what species of Pokemon we're after and where they'll be. And we should all look into the Pokemon species they're supposed to Rogue Mega Evolve, so we'll have some solid strategies to deal with them. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, Arcandy, since you'll have 3 targets, let's break this up into 3 missions. Number 1, Slowbro at Emily's Park. Johnny will head to that one first. Okay. Naveen gets fired from his job for being phone addicted. For watching streams on the clock. Number 2, pacify the Rogue Mega Camerupt in John Sector 3. I'll help take point on this one. Oh, where's the Victory Bell though? That's the one I want to take on. Okay, number 3 will be Magenta Sector 9's Rogue Mega Victory Bell. That's you, Naveen. Alright, that's the first one we're gonna do. If I gain a Mega Stone or something, that's the first I want. Rogue Mega Evolution is painful for Pokemon. In their pain, they might end up hurting whoever or whatever's around them. We've got to help everyone we can, Pokemon and people alike. That does it for our strategy meeting. Want to watch the rest of Canary's stream together, Naveen? No, thank you. I prefer watching Canary's streams on my own. Wow. Wow, she's so kindly offered. Arcandy, I received word from Vinny. Why can't you people stop calling this man Vinny? Is that really his name or just shorthand or something? It's so weird. So you have committed yourself to saving the Pokemon suffering from Rogue Mega Evolution. If it is the case, you should have this. Feraligatr. Feraligatr. Wow, we're gonna... One of a variety of mysterious Mega Stones. A Feraligatr holding this stone will be able to Mega Evolve during... Shouldn't it be like Feraligatr... Okay, yeah, I can see why I didn't go for that. The final evolution of the Totodile we received is the Pokemon Feraligatr. Relicgator is capable of Mega Evolution if you give it that Feraligai to hold. Nice, that's new Mega Evolution. I want to see that. I've noticed more smiling faces here at the hotel since you arrived, Arcandy. I think this is because you helped bring people and Pokemon closer together, even if you don't realize it yourself. But listen well, Arcandy. People and Pokemon finding a way to live together in this city, it will be the test that decides the future survival of both. That is why we must protect Lumios's Pokemon and people, to bring about a bright future for all. Cool. At times, you may have several main missions become available at once. You are free to take them on in whichever order you prefer. You can choose a mission you'd like to tackle from your mission list and turn on guidance if you'd like help reaching your destination. Okay, cool. Whoa, cheating! What's up, Trig? Yeah, I mean, we kind of skipped a few ranks, isn't that right? Wait, I didn't mean to dash, I just meant to, Yeah, I'm rank F. Just the other day, I was just rank V. So, in reality, this should be Pokemon Legends ZV and FA, maybe? Maybe they should, like, explicitly mention the, you know, like, the domain of this function. It's not like, you know how you represent the domain in whatever in maths? They could probably do the same for the game's title. Yep, just to be clear. Does Lopunny have Rogue Mega Evolution or Rogue Mega Rouge? I don't know. Isn't this guy like a war criminal? From Generation 6, supposedly there's been like a war 3,000 years ago. I'm not sure what role he played in that in his Floette, but you may be right. Oh, it looks like Chessman is about to evolve. Let it evolve. Let it evolve. Andy? Not me, I'm not a war criminal. Damn. The accusations, though. Pretty sure his role was he created the Poké nuke. Wait, I mean, his Pokemon does have kind of a powerful nuke of an ability. Light of Ruin? Yeah, maybe he helped create that as the trainer. You may be right. Alright, so Esper is very weak. It took forever to kill a same level Pokemon. Maybe we can just swap moves. Maybe there's something new. Maybe. Oh yeah, Leer. Fake Tears over Leer. Yes. Yes, that's better. Change moves, yes. Screech. It will take Screech. Knock off, Sneak. Yeah, okay. Alright, what about TMs? Shadow Claw. Actually, this has higher DPS. Because I could deal 80 power in 6 seconds. But I'm not sure if... I don't know. I don't think power is linear like that. Because if defense has diminishing returns on higher values, then 2 moves of 40 power are not the same as 1 move of 80 power. Or 70 for that matter. The big flower thing they used to end the war. I don't remember the Gen 6 lore too well. I did play through the game not too long ago, actually. A couple years ago. I got the game like secondhand from a shop and played it. I don't know a ton about the lore. I do know there was a war 3,000 years ago, but that's about it. So, big flower used to end the war. Interesting. I'm glad you cleared that up. And of course, anytime, always gotta clear up your name. If somebody accuses you of being a war criminal, you should probably like defend yourself. Don't just let it like, don't just laugh it off. Like, just know what the heck you saying, dude. All right, Fire Fang. Pensage. What do you have, Pensage? Bullet Seed. That's actually pretty strong. Why don't we learn that? Hola, Trig. Lich Seed. That sounds interesting. Yes. Let's do that. Lorges. I think we already have good stuff. The Elon approach. I'll be a war criminal if I want to. Yeah. I mean, I suppose you could say that about a lot of, you know, people with big shoes in general, right? Alright, we gotta bring back Fairly Gator. I'm gonna swap out the Esper because, Esper's not been doing a lot of work. Even though the Charmander is lower level. I mean, I just put that fake tears. Maybe we'll just tuck the Charmander away for now. Yeah, we'll do that. Whack, I have my doubts about. Yeah, Wax is a shady character, yeah. I feel like there's always someone doubting him. Alright, so we got Slowbro here, Camerupt, and Victory Bell. I haven't been around this part of town very much. Or here, for that matter. Maybe I should go exploring around here. Why don't I do that? Let's start with Victory Bell. Yeah. That's what I want to do first. There's a chance I'll get the Megastone there. I want that. Also, maybe it's not the best of ideas. I don't. Oh wait, I would need my big team for this. If we're gonna go fight seriously, I think I need my big team for this. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. We need the big team. And we're gonna need that. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna leave Chespin for later, or Quilladin. Ampharos. I'm probably not gonna need Ampharos right now. Victory Bell. Yeah. So, I need to change the held item and open up Satchel. We're gonna go for the new item. Yep. The Fairligate Tronium, yes. Very, very important item we need here. I do want to see that new form though. Ooh. We're gonna try that Fairligate Iridium thing on the Camerupt. But I still would like to at the very least grab this waypoint. Let's do that. There's a medication called Quillid Chew, which sounds kind of like a Pokemon name. Quillid, what even is that? Quillid Chew? ADHD medication, I see. I see. Never heard of that name before. But I mean, we do have different medication names here, I'm sure. Just how it is. I mean, different brands, that's what I mean. Imagine if they figured out how to add difficulty settings to Pokemon games. I know, right? You know, it's been done before, apparently, in Generation 5, in Black and White 2. Supposedly, you had to beat the game one time before you unlock hard mode or something. I never did it myself, but I heard the game had a hard setting. And it doesn't make much sense to make that the condition to unlock hard mode, because Pokemon games are like kind of, you know, usually you have a lot of Pokemon and stuff in your save data, and restarting is kind of rough. Maybe just have the setting available from the start. And I mean, it's been done before. I don't know why they don't keep allowing that in the new games, but yeah. It shouldn't be that hard. I do tend to ask that question with a lot of mechanics in Pokemon games, that some stuff they've already done even, so I don't see the point of just outright removing it from the game. I read once that the developers like to keep each generation unique in their own right. I think it's intentional, but I think it's stupid as well. Just if you add something that adds value to the game that makes it fun, why not just keep it into the next generation? If you add a good feature, why just move it, right? I don't get it. In terms of game dev and design and decisions, I don't get that mindset. Yeah, let's add a good feature to this game, and next generation we'll just remove it. How about that? Do these people sell anything? I was wondering. Lumios, galettes. Galettes? I'm not sure. No, I don't. Thank you. What about this? Tasty berries? Oh, people sell... Yo, imagine buying berries when you could just catch them in Pokemon... Or... Not catch them. Pick them off the trees in Legends Arceus. I don't think I will. But it's interesting to see berries being sold like that. Usually nobody sells them in the Pokemon games. This makes sense. You just pick them off of random trees. Even in Sword and Shield. Not sure about Scarlet Violet. I think you just get them from raids, right? So where's that? Did I already go past? Oh no, Victory Bell's a bit up ahead. It's pretty much on normal difficult setting. Also, I had to beat the game to unlock easy mode. Why would you? I would want to go back to easy mode. So I really like my Florges, but unfortunately, Victory Bell is going to be a problem to deal with. Lone Flame is going to be my best bet to do damage, but Absol is the only one with Mega Evolution right now, and Fairly Gator is, I mean, also has Mega, but is outclassed by the Grass typing. I should probably just put up a big team for this, because I don't have a good matchup for that. You know, another thing they still don't have in this game, as far as I know, is filtering. So you do have filtering Pokemon, yes, right here with the search, but you don't have sorting Pokemon. Like, they have these functionalities in Pokemon Home, for example, but they don't have them in game. What if I wanted to sort the Pokemon in my boxes by level? I'm like, okay, I want to see what are the highest level Pokemon I have in my game. Do I just have to like manually hover each and every one of them to see that? Why don't they have a filter or sort Pokemon? Say like, okay, sort your Pokemon by level. I'm sure they can implement that. It's not particularly hard. As a programmer myself, I don't see how it would be hard to implement something like that. Why don't they do it? It probably wouldn't even take them an hour of writing that code and testing, but oh well. Okay, it might take longer to make the UI function and everything, but like, you get the point. For a big studio, it shouldn't be a big deal. I could have 2 Fletch. Probably my best bet here. And I guess I can have Ampharos, but a big studio? Oh no, I meant an indie game. I meant this indie developer probably couldn't handle that. Yeah. So I do want to check out the moves for my team. Maybe I got some flamethrower stuff that I could teach. Maybe. I don't know if I even have any fire. Oh, I do have Fire Fang, but unsure if my team can handle that. No. Oh, Ice Punch. Won't do a lot of damage, but I mean, Thunder Shock and Dazzling Gleam won't do much. Maybe Ice Punch. Maybe I can exceptionally just. Maybe I can just make an exception for this fight. What else do we got here? Air Slash, Feather Dance, Amber. I'm not sure I want to go with Brave Bird. It's a bit risky. Do I have Aerial Ace? Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with Aerial Ace so I don't get like too much damage at once. Hey, half of that suit is made up liars, so give them some credit. Yeah, well, they gotta fight for their IP, right? They can definitely do that. Their future is secure, no problem. So Aerial Ace is probably gonna be my biggest trump card against this guy. Breaking Swipe. That could work. Alright. Yeah, maybe I'll swap Aqua Jet because it's not like this is gonna do any damage. We already have Ice Fang. I guess that's that. Okay. And what about Florges? I don't think I should even have Florges in the party. It's gonna die to one Sludge Bomb, being a lower level and all. But this is all I got, so. Alright, we're gonna start with Talonflame doing some damage and then move on to Absol. Aerial Ace will be my trump card, and trump card will be the ace up my sleeve. Do they even have trump card in this game? I know it's a normal type move. I don't think it's even. I think it's like one of the removed moves from Generation 7 to Generation 8. It's probably not even in the game anymore. It used to be a move anyway. How lucky for us that Victory Bell decided to show up in this courtyard. We may be able to take care of things before anyone even notices. Rogue Mega Evolution is like something out of a nightmare. Pokemon Mega evolving with no trainer and simply suffering? I'll help you take care of this. Alright, let's take care of this then. The concentration of Mega power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Warning, Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. I'm ready to handle it. So what does Mega Victory Bell really look like? Let's see that. Boom. Oh my god. That's thick Tree Bell. What the heck? That looks so funny. That's a good Mega. Use moves as plus moves to increase their strength by draining some power from your Mega Ring. Ah, that's what it does. Only moves with a plus move mark can be used as plus moves. During battle, press plus before choosing a move to use it as a plus move. While a Pokemon is Mega Evolved, its moves are automatically used as plus. Okay. So even Pokemon that don't have Mega can share in the Mega power like that. I see. Interesting. Why am I being targeted? The heck? Okay, we're gonna charge up that ring and I'm gonna switch to... I want to see this Mega form, dude. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh. He's got a spoon? He's got a spoon? Huh? So Feraligatr Ida's got a spoon. Okay. I think Victory Bell's a much better Mega. Can you use a move, bro? What is going on? Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, so Mega Power is faded. We'll switch back to Talon Flame, and why can't I target this guy again? Okay, okay. This is working. I don't understand why the Victor Bell keeps trying to damage me and not my Pokemon. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh. Okay, these fights are so weird. Like, it's literally ignoring my Pokemon and trying to target me. We're basically not taking any damage whatsoever. I mean, it's a good thing probably, but okay, never mind. I take back what I said. I'm trying to press. I just try to press the Mega Evolution button like. Oh god. What a weird game. Well, now we just run around and wait for these things to fade. Since my Pokemon is just following me, this is kind of stupid. I can just really control them precisely not to be on the stupid pools of poison. How dumb. I'd finish him. That's a lot of EXP, but I guess I'll never know what Mega Feraligatr looks like. Well, it wasn't very exciting. It basically is Feraligatr with a spoon. I don't know. Victreebel's much. Yo, we got the Mega Stone for Victreebel, yes! Perfect. That's it. Now we can face the Slowbro with the Victreebel. Perfect. You got a Victreebelite Stone? Well, if you're itching to try it and if you've got a Whippinbell, you can evolve Whippinbell into Victreebel by using the Leaf Stone. Way ahead of you, Naveen. But that aside, why the Mega Stones appear when we pacify rogue Pokemon? What could it mean? Perhaps we could learn something about Mega Stones if we ask Az. Please take care of the remaining rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. Thank you for your help. Cool. Well, that is nice. I'm glad I came to do this one first. Oh, there's the Doggo. Okay, we'll see the Feraligatr again when I still have to do that camera up mission. That's gonna be for Feraligatr for sure. Just a little disappointed with this fight. It's like the Victreebel spends 80% of the time targeting the trainer, so my Pokemon just gotta go unchecked for the most part. But the poison pools on the ground was so infuriating because your Pokemon follows you, but it's really difficult to kind of steer the Pokemon away from the pools, and they're just like losing HP constantly. It's stupid. Maybe a flying type would have fared better. No, actually, even the Talon Flame got a one-shot by that skill. I don't understand these battles. So such an inconsistent gameplay experience, it feels like. Is that the legendary? Yeah, the Doggo. Yes, it is. Honestly, targeting the trainer is a smart tactic. Well, if the team depends on the trainer to act and to make decisions, I can see it being a smart decision, but at the same time, it's just such a weird battle. Doesn't make any sense. Just take out the trainer, the Pokemon can't do anything. They'll just fly back to their Pokeballs, yeah. It's not a bad plan if you put it like that, but I mean, I mean, I was able to effortlessly dodge the moves coming at me. It's just my Pokemon are not that smart. They were just like going into the poison pools and taking tons of damage from just one move. So here's the thing in this game. Due to the positioning factor being a thing in battles, in other games it wasn't really, right? But in this game, positioning matters, and you basically control the positioning of your Pokemon by making, you know, you move around, you move the trainer around, and your Pokemon will follow, right? And so you can kind of steer them around to dodge moves from the other Pokemon. And some moves are like this area of effect circles on the ground, where if your Pokemon stays on top of it, it is going to take continuous damage. So you take damage from a single move once, twice, thrice, you know, multiple times. So yeah, basically like 5 moves or something for the price of 1. It's really powerful if you can use that correctly, but also really powerful when used against you. It's just so weird. Yeah, so basically I like to use it on my enemies. I don't like it used on me. That's it. That's right. Yep. I have just acknowledged that unfairness is good. Yep. Yeah, it was like they were trying to combine Pokemon fights with like boss fight mechanics. Yeah. I mean, I like that they did. I don't dislike the battle mechanics. It's just that it feels very inconsistent, not being able to like properly dodge, but whatever. Thanks for coming, Arcandy. Yeah, I came. Looks like that Slowbro over there is on the verge of Rogue Mega evolving. The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. A warning, a Rogue Mega evolution is imminent. Yep, ready to handle it. The main thing about Mega Slowbro is that it's got really high defense, so we've got to Mega Evolve our Pokemon and use plus moves to handle it. Well, does it... I think Slowbro has lower special defense, whereas Slowking is the opposite, higher special but lower physical. So picking the Victory Bell here is probably good, except for Poison versus Psychic, but we do have a Grass type here, so maybe it'll be fine? Maybe... Mega Slowbro. An ice cream cone, basically. Ooh, this one's harder to dodge. I should have reviewed my moves. So that's Psychic, it shouldn't affect the Absol, right? Is that Water Pulse? Only water move that causes confusion I know of. Oh yeah, it says there, Water Pulse. That hits multiple times, that's strong, what the heck? Alright, we're gonna do Megas with the Victory Bell, yes. Alright, we're gonna interrupt whatever move this guy is thinking of using. Oh yeah, I should pick up these things, right? Ooh. It's kind of annoying that I have to focus the Slowbro to use this move. To select moves. Oh, please get Giga Drain back to full health. Not close enough. Okay, that is cheating. It's almost better to just almost just better to recall my Pokemon while those moves are happening, so I don't have to deal with all the damage. And does that... You know, is this the way to go? Can I just bypass cooldowns by recalling my Pokemon like that? That's OP. I've just learned to choose this game, folks. That's it. Use Giga Drain, recall, and buy. That's it. Alright, just finish him. Get pooped, Mr. Slowbro. Alright. That's the secret to this game. Giga Drain to heal up and recall your Pokemon and then dodge everything. Easy peasy. Oh, dude. Slowbro night. Don't you have a Slowbro day? I really appreciate this part doesn't have music so you can just listen to the wind after my voice. Sup, Whack? Greetings, fellow Pokemon trainer. Greetings. Way to go, Arcandy. Slowbro Knight, huh? If you have a Slowbro, hold that. It can Mega Evolve and help us take on rogue Pokemon. Talonflame and the others did great too. I'll heal them up. Awesome. So we get a Slowbro Knight. Yeah, I like that Slowbro Knight too. Sounds like a chill time. There's just one remaining Pokemon. Okay, so this is your chance to take a good look at the Feraligatr. If you're still here, Dino. It's coming. It's coming. Camerupt, Camerupt, Camerupt. Let's go and take a look at Camerupt. So that's not a new Mega. That's actually a pretty cool Mega, especially the shiny Camerupt. It's really cool. Mega battles are probably the best part of this game. I tend to like the PVM content the game has. I'm not always a big fan of the PvP. But the PVM is usually fun. Like the raid battles in Scarlet and Violet, I enjoy them for a while. Wait, what is this? Oh, do we need to ask permission to go to the rooftop? The salmon run as opposed to the PvP, you know, I usually like the PVM. Why does this legendary Pokemon have a blinking rear? I don't know. Does it? I don't think it does it? Well, if it ain't the new Hotel Z kid. You're quite the hot topic these days. I'm a hot topic? Everyone's talking about the trainers who shot up the ranks in the Flash. I hear about this stuff because I'm entered in the ZRL myself, you see. So tell me, what's a trainer like yourself doing in a place like this? We're gonna be tinkering with the scaffolding, so can I ask you to make like lightning and bolt? It's about to get dangerous here. Dangerous? Thanks, kid, but in our line of work, we're a head away from danger every day. I don't like getting rough with folks, but we've got a job to do. See, if you're gonna get in our way, I'll get one of these fellas to battle ya. Oh, I'll battle. Feeling like a big shot after your rise in the ranks. Alright, let's show this kid. Maybe it's just shine. I don't know. I didn't notice any. You were challenged by Tony of. Oh, these are the Dynamo folks. Ah, the fans of that Canary streamer. Okay. Let's destroy your little fishy fish. Actually, not a good time to have. Not a good time to have. Feraligatr out. Nummel. Wait. That? Huh? How did it faint? Damn, I really like Florges in this game. Apparently, HP draining moves are really good. And Florges just gets all sorts of healing moves. Really powerful. Not bad, kid. I can see how I managed to leap up into ranks now. Here, let me heal your Pokemon to apologize for challenging out of the blue like that. This whacking game? This beardo? Yeah, beat us fair and square, so we'll get out of your hair. Alright, crew, let's clear out for a bit. Alright, they're clearing out for a bit, folks. Whatever that means. I'm here, and I guess the Pokemon that's set to Rogue Mega Evolve must be up above us, huh? Which is funny, Camerupt is a ground type. It shouldn't be on the roof. It should be like in a cave, underground, something. Hold up, are we gonna climb this? I guess we gotta. After all, there's a Rogue Mega Evolving Pokemon up there that needs our help. Go on, Arcandy, climb up. What do you mean? What do you mean climb up? You're not going up? Oh well. Isn't Wax Scottish? Oh yeah, I was trying to do a cheap Scottish accent on that beardo. But it's tough. Oh, we got a bunch of these things. Okay, so this is gonna be a fight for Feraligatr. However, I think we should maybe lead with Absol for a bit. Because I need to build up the Mega Meter for Feraligatr. And I also need to get some water moves back in here, like Aqua Jet. So Ice Fang is going to be a neutral damage. Flinch or leave them frozen. I like the idea of that. This is the only physical water move we have. We'll take... Oh, okay, maybe Whirlpool is the play here. Whirlpool deals continuous damage. Oh yeah, that's... I can't believe I overlooked that, folks. That is gonna be really good. Okay, let's go with that. Yo, what's up, Splatoon Mike? Long time no see. Pokemans, what's up? How's it going? You had done some ZA too? I can imagine you've played this game or are still playing. Welcome on in. Rock Tomb is going to be neutral. I'm pretty sure Camerupt is Fire Ground, so this is going to be neutral damage. Boulders that miss will remain on the field. Sounds like it's going to be a problem for me more than the boss. Not going to do that. So what super effective moves can we get? So Grass is probably going to be neutral, which is okay. Fairy is not going to do much. Power Gem. Thunder is not going to work at all. Victory Bell. Well, Giga Drain is probably okay. Coming out neutral is decent enough, but... yeah, it looks like my only choice is going to be Aqua Jet and Whirlpool. Alright, let's kick things off with Absol maybe. I really don't have any good options with Absol, do I? Alright, let's lead with Absol and then switch as we build up. Yeah, I've been forever. I finished the game. Basically done everything except the Trade Evolution stuff. Cool. So you've really been playing this. I haven't played much because I had a marathon with Metroid Dread, but we did that yesterday. So I'm gonna be back to the playthrough before I get back to doing some more runs and stuff. You know, actually, I've been a bit unhappy with some of the recent games, but this one is actually kind of entertaining, at least for now. I suppose I'll have a better opinion as I play through the game, but for now I do enjoy the playthrough so far. Wait, there's the camera up. It really is here. I do not want to see what happens if we get knocked off the roof by an attack. Yeah, but I guess it should be fine, huh? Our Rotom phones will always save us. I'm not sure I like that confidence. It better not fall, right? Alright, let's save that camera. I'll give it all I got. The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Yeah, I wonder about that too. How do you like the game? The concentration is rising rapidly. Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. Ready to handle it. So, do you have to charge your Rotom? I expect you to have to. That anti-fall feature must eat up a lot of battery. Yeah, that's a good point, Trick. I imagine you do have to charge it quite a bit. Mega Camerupt. Yeah. Oh, so you get that eruption. Yikes. What are you gonna do? Earthquake? Oh, he's trying to give me a headbutt? Oh, dude. He's finally decided to focus my Pokemon, damn. Oh, what is he doing? Whoa. See, that's Feraligatr with a spoon on its back. Or with an extra mouth thing? I'm not sure what. Oh, the arms in that thing act like a bigger mouth. I understand now. So weird though. Ooh. Oh god. Oh boy. I'm dying. Oh no. Oh. What is it doing? Stop jumping through me. What the heck? Oh. Trying to kill me. Oh. This guy's trying to... Oh my god. Die. Oh, the continuous damage. I do like the continuous damage from Whirlpool, but these bosses just have so much HP, it doesn't even seem to do much. Yeah, Gigasm, what's up? Fallen, how's it going? Feraligatr has a big head. Yeah, it gets this, it honestly just looks like a spoon to me. This red main thing on its back. It's literally just a spoon, man. Feraligatr with a spoon. So, along with the arms, it makes it look like a bigger jaw. It looks like kind of Totodile, actually. I don't know. I don't like this Mega too much. I had high expectations, high hopes, since it's the start I picked, but eh. Oh well. Alright, we dealt with all the Pokemons. Well, I couldn't take a good look at the tail this time. I like Ambor's Mega out of the starters the most, TBH. I haven't seen the others. I've only just seen Feraligatr, but I am curious. I am very curious. So, is there a way I can just take a look at the Mega, maybe? Oh yeah, you can. Okay, cool. So you can just look around. Okay, that's nice. So Mega just has a few extra things. So it gets an extra line in the belly, the gray line. The knees become, you know, metal-like. So his arms and legs have these protruding things. They gain color in the Mega. Head is mostly the same. Just keeps opening the mouth and closing. But yeah, the head looks pretty much the same. The spikes are maybe a little different. Maybe it's just a different pose. So it doesn't seem to change a whole lot. It's almost a recolor plus that big spoon. So I get that it's supposed to look like a bigger head, like a Totodile head. I don't know, it's weird. I didn't like this one too much. It looks like a... Yeah, it doesn't look like a Mega. You could probably just like recolor the original Feraligatr and remove the spoon, and this just looks better as the final form of Totodile as opposed to, you know, this. This looks fine, but this got a bit more color. It just looks nicer, and yeah. Could just make this the final form as opposed to the Mega, in my opinion. Anyway. Where are we gonna go next? What is this? What is this symbol here? Are these ladders? Is this the placement of ladders? Oh, the Holovators. Okay. I didn't realize that's what that meant. To be fair, I don't recall seeing these symbols before. Interesting. Let's go ahead and talk to the hotel peoples. Z. Oh, what's this? Well, okay, there is some brightness on the greens there. Maybe that's what you saw, Drew. It looks as if it wants to battle with you. Zed. I wish ladders would show on the map and not just elevator things. Yeah. I didn't know they didn't show, but that makes sense. Okay, so if you're inside the haze, you lose your stat boost. That makes sense to me. Ice Fang. Okay, so that is a dragon type. Not a ground dragon. Wait. Okay, something like that. Why does it only use haze? Are you a child of Zacian from the forest of whatever? You know, in Sword and Shield, when you first meet Zacian or Zamazenta, they just keep doing the haze thing. This little Zygarde inherited that. Something in its mouth? Drool? Charcoal? You received a pebble. An ordinary pebble entrusted to you by the Pokemon known as Zygarde. It is completely unremarkable. This is my winning trophy, my prize. Thank you for the pebble. So you're the one. The Pokemon trainer that's earned the attention of Zygarde. Who are you? I beg your pardon. Allow me to properly explain. They do blink. You were right. Would probably overfill the map. I mean, they could add some layers to the map that you can enable or disable. You know, many games do that. You have plenty of different like icons that you can cycle through. Maybe you have an icon for the shops. Maybe you have icons for the, I don't know, quest markers, and you can just like, you don't have all of these markers showing up at the same time. But you have like layers, you can like cycle through. Okay, now I want to see only shops. Now I want to see only missions. Now I want to see only, I don't know, special NPCs, stuff like that, right? Many games have already solved this. I don't think that would be a problem. Only if you just see all the icons at once. But maybe having a feature where you can, you know, filter out icon types or disable some, enable others. I mean, yeah, it's not even a problem. To be honest, that's one of my complaints for even the main games. The main games are so bad in the stuff that the map shows. This map doesn't show anything. Scarlet and Violet only shows you the waypoints and raids, but you don't have like, you know, special NPCs that you can talk to for stuff like I don't even think there's a mention to. I mean, I guess you can do daycare anywhere because you can do the picnic, right? But there are NPCs that let you change settings and stuff, and there's no mention to them in the map. And this is something that exists in pretty much every main title. You just got NPCs that affect, you know, settings that should maybe be in the options menu, but you just gotta talk to these random ass NPCs in the middle of nowhere and remember where they are if you want to change settings later. Oh man, I could go on. So who's this guy? I'm called L. Wait, isn't this the leader of Team Flare or a relative? This is Zygarde, a Pokemon that defends the order of all things. Z. Surely you sense it as well. The disturbance that threatens order in Lumiose. Mega crystals are erupting all over the city. The strange force Mega Power has emerged. And wild Pokemon are succumbing to Rogue Mega Evolution. Are you prepared to defend order in Lumiose? Can you face this task and not falter? Yes I can, of course. A good reply. I see now why Zygarde took notice of your efforts to help the Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. And now that you two have battled, it appears Zygarde has decided. It's chosen you. Wait, Zygarde is my trainer? Because it chose me? I'm not sure. What moves do I have? Go fast? Arcanine used go fast. Do you understand the meaning of this? You must become a Pokemon trainer worthy of standing at Zygarde's side. Damn. But it just vanished. You can use Bite. I can use Bite? Yeah, what 4 moves can I even use? We can actually make a Pokemon out of me. Bite and Tackle. I could probably also use Headbutt. Low Kick? Karate Chop, even if it's not going to be very effective to anybody. Power Up Punch. Not sure about the Power Up. Agility. That sounds about right. Quick Attack. Yes, Agility and Quick Attack. Yeah, that's my move pool. Bite, Tackle, Agility, and Quick Attack. That's it. That's what I can do. So I'm gonna be biting people, Pokemon. What is? I know who owns this place. That 3,000-year-old man. He will face his sins, but that can wait for another time. If you'll excuse me. All right, L. I would use Sleep. Snore. Well, you can do Snore. Rest and Snore. I think that's an actual strat, right? Welcome back. Where's Az? He's off having a look at the tower. I mean, he could have just gone up to the roof to see it instead of going up close. Oh well. Anyway, great job on your missions. Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon really put up a fight, eh? Not to mention that you had to take them all on thanks to Tawny. It's a bit vexing that we can't effectively handle Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon unless we have Mega Evolved Pokemon ourselves. True, but it is what it is. Mega Evolved Pokemon are our best bet for helping those that go rogue, so let's get ready by stocking up on Mega Stones. I'll let you handle all this Pokemon stuff, Naveen. I bet you're a lot more familiar with the Pokemon here in Lumiose than we are. I guess my job will be to make sure these two slackers actually do their share of work. Everyone's doing their part. This right here is what makes Team MZ so great. Yeah, think so? Seems to me like we're just making more work for Arcanine. If only you'd known what would befall you when you ran into Tawny by the station. You mean how lucky he is? If we'd never met, he'd never have tasted my special curry. Okay. Mission done. Set your promotion match notification. Who's your opponent? Let's see, your opponent is Dynamos. Oh, this streamer girl, cool. Canary! This is dire! My teammate against Canary, how could I ever choose whose side to take? How could you not immediately choose our candy? Well, lucky us, Naveen can tell us all we need to know about what's her face Canary? Her name is Canary. What? How am I even supposed to read this? And I'll thank you to respect it. But where would you even find Canary? I'm not even sure how to read this, chat. The place she streams from is kept secret, obviously, and her fan meet and greets happen in random places without much warning. You need to search every house and alleyway if you want to challenge her. Canary wouldn't be living in some old alleyway. What do you take her for? Canary's quite busy. She's always streaming new games as they come out. The Falling Log puzzle game Beldum Build Up is incredibly hot in the community right now. Canary is practically always on stream battling for the best high score. Somehow I doubt that a puzzle building game would be the hype, but Are you trying to help here or just bring us all down? Yeah, you're a fan, aren't you? Don't you have any useful intel? Is that like the Pokemon's version of Tej? That's what it sounded like. Maybe, yeah. The problem is precisely that I'm Canary's fan, which is why I don't want to impinge on her streaming. Okay, how about this, Naveen? You're gonna battle our candy. If you win, you don't have to tell him anything to help him get to Canary, but if you lose, you spill. I suppose that's acceptable. Okay, it's settled. As Canary's fan, I'm honor bound to win, to protect her and all her streams. This guy. Alright, let's go out front. So, what is this party looking like? I want to catch more Pokemon, see what we got here to work with. I got a bunch of catches already, but not a lot of mons that I really want to add to my team. I mean, I guess the ones I wanted to add are already in the team, but Spritzy, which I can't evolve on my own, would be a nice add. Alright, well, I'm gonna lead with Feral. I still haven't tried double team. I want to try that. I don't like this move selection. It just looks kind of weak. And to go for just one move is not very cool. But I'll try. Your Mega Evolution usage won't save you. My passion as a fan will win the day for Canary. Oh, bring it on then. Knowing you, I suspect you'll make it to Canary with or without my help. But I'd be no true fan if I didn't fight to protect the sanctity of her channel. Oh my lord. Oh man. The sanctity of the channel. Alright, Naveen. Make me laugh some more. What's your favorite Pokemon across all gens? Deoxys. It's a legendary from Gen 3. Oh, we got poison? Wait, that sucks. Wait, I thought I was gonna lead it with Feral. Okay, so how come I've already taken so much damage from this stupid Sableye? Holy crap. How does that thing keep attacking so fast? Scraggy. Aye. Alrighty. So why Deoxys I just really like the theme of the Pokemon built around DNA. It is cool. And I do like that it has different forms. So it's basically a Pokemon that can adapt. I do think the concept is kind of lost in turn-based battle. I do think Deoxys is a much better fit for like an action game where you can actually properly adapt, because the way it works is you can only have one of Deoxys forms active at any point. If you want to change forms, you have to talk to some shady NPC, or I guess in newer games it's an item that does it, which is fine. As long as you're able to do that pretty much anywhere. But like, you can dynamically change form during battle. So it's kind of a wasted concept with a turn-based game, but I do still like the Pokemon for that. I just really like the theme. Pokemon's pretty cool too. Yeah. If you ask me a non-legendary Pokemon, I'm not sure. It's a tough choice. I've played every generation. I don't think I have any particular favorites. Never really thought much about it. You lead with whatever Pokemon you're hovering instead of... Okay, yeah, that's probably what it was. I thought it was on Feraligatr. So, how do we get to meet Canarly? You know very well that's not her name, but I gave my word, so here's what I know. Canarly's most diehard fans, the Canatics, can participate in an exclusive event, the Canary Quiz Ways Contest. It's challenging, but if you win, you can ask Canary for a favor, a handshake, an autograph, or a promotion match. Most likely, yes. But how would we get into the why don't we just challenge her like any other challenges, right? She may be a streamer, but a challenger is a challenger, right? Right, guys? Casuals like you wouldn't make it past the door, but a true fan such as I could certainly enter. Though I'd prefer not to have to compete on the same level as the rabble that normally go. Well, you don't have to worry about that. Arcanine will be the one competing. We'll need to figure out how to get him to win. There's no way we'd know enough even if we started watching our streams right now. Well, good thing we have a canoeister right. Oh my god, man. It just called her a casual. Her name's not for jokes. But still, much as I'd rather not mingle with her other fans, I don't mind the idea of expressing my devotion to Canary through my vast knowledge. Before we head to the event, please secure your challenger's ticket. Once you've done that, I'll share more about how to participate in the contest. Remember, you've got to get a challenger's ticket to qualify for any promotion match. I get the feeling Naveen's actually pretty excited for the quiz, don't you think? Sounds like it. We gotta get 32k points. Ooh, that's gonna take a while. So, you know, now that we're talking about favorites and stuff, let me actually just real quick browse Bulbapedia's national dex and take a quick look to all the Pokemon in the game and see, like, okay, this is my favorite non-legendary. Let's see. So Charizard probably comes close to that. Especially, the thing I like most about Charizard is the shiny color. It's probably like the first Pokemon I picked playing Pokemon Red back in the day. I do like Charizard, even though it's one of the, you know, Gen 1ers favorites and stuff. I mean, what can I say? But the shine is really good. What else is there? Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee is pretty funny. Pretty funny with the kicks. Ditto is like the most underrated Pokemon. You can have all the Pokemon in one. Just catch a Ditto. That's it. Same Charizard is goated. I don't care, he has a 4 times weakness to rock. Yep. You know, the flying type is handy. It could double as an HM slave and main Pokemon and still be pretty strong. Like, Fly is a strong move. You could actually use it as part of the moveset and it'd be fine. So HM slave plus actual strong still. Ammonite, the Helix God. Oh, praise the Helix God. You know, Porygon is actually kind of cool. I don't super like the Gen 1 evolutions. They're cute. but the others look better. Articuno is a pretty cool bird. I like the bird, yep, but that's a legendary. Dragonite's alright. Then Gen 2. You're getting Ditto Crossing then. I don't know, man. I saw the game, but it didn't seem very interesting. I think I'd rather play a proper farming sim like, I don't know, Story of Seasons, Rune Factory. Seems like it's got more depth of mechanics than anything that Pokemon games could ever have. While the game did seem interesting, it also looked like it doesn't have a lot going on. I could be wrong, but it didn't seem to have a lot going on in terms of gameplay, so I'm not very interested at the moment, no. Espen, Umbreon, Best Evolutions, yeah, for sure. Those are really cool. I think Espen is my favorite evolution, with Umbreon probably being a close second. You know, or Sylveon actually pretty cool too. But Espeon, that's the one. Is there maybe a way I could show... You know, maybe I can scroll over the Pokemon list so you guys can see too in chat. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Alright, let me just... Alright. That way you guys can see the Bulbapedia decks too. Just do a quick tier list of every Pokemon. Yeah, I'm just like gonna scroll down. Not gonna spend too much time on each of them. Even though there's like 1,000 nowadays. I do like me some Ampharos. Natu is pretty cute. Zoomer is cool with a huge power. Sunflora, very underrated. Whoopee. They're the evolutions. Misdreavus. I always thought Misdreavus was a very mysterious Pokemon from Gen 2. You can only catch these in Pokemon, in like the, what is it called? Mount Silver? Glider is pretty cute. I really like Glider in its evolution from Gen 4. It's probably among my top contenders for favorite non-legendaries. What else do we got here? Hitmontop's kind of cool. We got legendary. Tyranitar is alright. Yep. Sceptile. One of my favorite starters, Sceptile. I like it more than the others. Like the first form, I think Mudkip takes my trophy, but for the final form, I like Sceptile. Have you seen the Slowpoke shiny for this game? They updated it, it looks so good now, really? Yo, they're going around updating shinies? There's some mons that, you know, could benefit from that. There are some pretty ugly and pretty low effort shinies that could use an upgrade. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Heracross has always been cool. It is pretty cool. Heracross is pretty cool. There's a Lotad there, kind of cute. Tailo is also kind of cute. Ralts. I do like the Ralts line. Breloom, you know, this is one of my most used Pokemon because Breloom is very unique. It learns Spore, which is really good for catching other Pokemon. It's one of my favorites, not necessarily for the cool looks, which it does look kind of cool, but having Spore, having decent offensive stats in the typing, it's not necessarily the best typing combo with the 4x weakness to flying, but, you know, very cool mon anyway. Medicam, like that Pokemon with the pure power. Shiny Gulpin, Shiny Swallow have some pretty good colors. Camerub Shiny is really cool too. Spoink, very cute little pig. You know, Flygon is actually one of my top contenders for non-legendary favorites. I think it's only Slowpoke in this game, unfortunately, but yeah, Slowpoke Shiny is so much better. It used to be just like a paler tone. Like, it's usually pink, and Slowpoke was leaning towards, you know, purple a little bit, but it was just like a bit of a faded color. It wasn't a big difference. It is actually kind of one of those harder to notice shinies. So looking forward to seeing that. I'm biased towards Gen 3. Gen 3 and Gen 2 are my favorite gens. I think overall I prefer the Pokemon of Gen 3, but I prefer the... What is it? The region of Gen 2. And the music is very good in both games. So Viper's kind of cool. What else is there? Armaldo is a pretty cool fossil. Milotic is very cool. What else do we got here that's cool? Clearly kind of badass. Walrein. I like this Pokemon. I don't get to use it very much, and it doesn't show up in almost any game, right? But I do like Walrein. These two, Huntail and Goribus. Very, very rare. Bagon. I like Bagon. I also like Beldum line. Beldum's really cool. Metagross really cool. I don't care much for Salamence, but Bagon's really, really cool. There's the Deoxys with the 4 forms. Yep, that's my favorite. What else do we got? We're gonna be here a while, folks. So Gen 4. Shinx, definitely a very cool mon. Yep. Rampardos. So Rampardos, Flygon, and Gliscor for my top contenders so far, I guess. Shellos, Drifloon's pretty cool. I really like Drifloon and Drifbleem's shiny collars, really cool. They got a, they're like blue and golden or something like that. Actually, I could double check. Whatever. What else is there? Chatot, pretty funny Pokemon. This guy deserved to have an evolution, honestly. Doesn't. Munchlax, Funnymon. Lucario is pretty badass. Oh yeah, Toxicroak. I do like Krogunk more than Toxicroak. It's so cute. Maybe not among my top favorites, but still a very cool Pokemon in my opinion. I always like the Lattice. They are very good too. Spiritomb is underrated. Yeah, I'm not a super fan of Spiritomb. I do like the shiny coloring more. It's got that bluish and purplish. You know, the green balls are like purplish, and that sort of flame-like spiral is bluish. Licky Licky. Runner-up for best Pokemon name ever. Yep. There is Gliscor. I like it shiny much more. It's a very cool mon. I like this one a lot. Dusknoir is also kind of badass. Gen 4 legendaries, I like them in general. I don't like Heatran very much, but the others look pretty nice. I'm not sure I can say Dark looks pretty nice. It looks very weird, but I do like it. Gen 5. Serperior, that's my pick. I picked the grass starter for this gen. No, I don't know about you guys, but I picked it. I assume, Mike, you're gonna pick the Tepig Embor line, right? Yep. I don't know. Spiritomb was cool, especially back when it had no weaknesses before Fairy type came along. Yeah, it and Sableye were living the dream of no weaknesses. I do like these monkeys. I think they're so underrated. These monkeys are so cool, though. Moon is pretty cool, too. Oh, yeah, Zebstrika. I like this one. I really like this one. I was very happy to see it in the DLC for Scarlet and Violet. I've usually always picked fire, but for Gen 5, I prefer the Grass Star line. Damn, so I was wrong. Yeah, we're both going with the Grass Star, like that. Seismitoad is a cooler frog than Poliwrath. There, I said it. What else is there? Whimsicott. This is a very useful Pokemon. Very, very good support pool. I think it's used a lot in competitive. I haven't really played much competitive, even though I had plenty of opportunities to do that. But there were times where in Generation 7 they had competitions, 7 or 8. I think they had competitions where you could win shiny Pokemon, like shiny legendaries. And that's when I participated. I participated in some competitions, some online competitions, just to get those shinies that you were guaranteed to get if you participated in at least 3 battles or something. And Whimsicott was actually one of my Pokemon. I did win a few battles participating in those online competitions. A lot of it thanks to Whimsicott being so useful with Prankster. I'm basic and always went with the water starters. I don't necessarily go with the type. If you ask me, I do typically prefer the fire type, with water being a close second, but I usually just go with the ones I like more. Like the specific Pokemon I like more. I think it's more cute and stuff. Yeah. I sometimes even go with the grass typers. It really depends on which I prefer. Crocodile, pretty badass. I like Darumaka and Darmanitan. It's kind of a funny Pokemon. I like it. Also, Zen mode is just real weird. I like the colors of Sigilyph. Very cool. Yamask and Cofagrigus are cool too. Yeah, okay, Archeops is one of my favorites. Definitely a top contender for one of my favorites. I just really like the theme of this Pokemon. It's kind of like it's based off of an old, ancient living creature, the Archaeopteryx, which is just cool. Very cool thing. They're probably among my top contenders. The only thing I dislike about this Pokemon is that its ability is absolute trash, and they could probably just rework this Pokemon. Like, yeah. Speaking of more cute stuff, wow! Thank you for your thank you for making your presence in my chat, Hamster. I feel like we all have just gained something. All of us in chat have just gained something. Thank you for that, Hamster. I missed out on those Shine Legendaries. I never participated, so I missed the Galar Legend Bird Shinies and Sword and Shield. I got those too. All you had to do was just participate in 3 battles. You didn't even have to win, but of course, I mean, I would at least still make up a team even if I sucked at PvP. Just to, I know what. I'll be honest. I've always felt super nervous about playing turn-based PvP, no matter what it is. Pokemon PvP just made me nervous, dude. I can do PvP in Splatoon and just splat people all day, or could. I could do like first-person shooters. I could do Smash Bros and stuff. And I've never been nearly as nervous as going for Pokemon PvP, because you know that every turn has to be so much more measured and pondered as opposed to a real-time action game where I can just move around and do whatever. It's just like. It just, the nervousness comes from your decision just carries so much weight on how the battle's gonna go that it just makes me nervous. And it's not even real time. I can't explain it. Sometimes PvP is just like that. Zoroark super cool. Oh yeah, the illusion stuff, that is pretty cool indeed. And Zoro is really cute. This is also pretty cute. The God Theta line is kind of cute. I like the support move pool. I had a Gothitelle with a bunch of support stuff for the raids. Reuniclus, it's a very weird Pokemon, but I like it. Swan is very cool. It's almost on my top contenders. I just really like it kind of looks like Lugia from Gen 2. Blue and white. It doesn't. I think the moveset doesn't have a lot going for it, but anyway, Deerling's kind of cool. Escavalier is alright. Excelgor is more interesting. Jellicent, I also like this. Very interesting typing, very cool. I like this. Probably my favorite bug Pokemon, the Galvantula. And probably my favorite electric, the Electros, so it's gonna be kind of a tough call with Galvantula and Electros. This one is pretty cool. Maybe among my top favorites. Are there time limits on Pokemon PvP like time turns? Yes, you do have time limits. I think you have an accumulated limit for turns. There's like a maximum amount of time you can spend on all your turns. And I think there's also a maximum amount per turn. So yeah, there is a time limit. Litwick Chandelure, very cool. Yeah, I really like this. Probably among my top contenders as well. For favorite Pokemon, non-legendary. Let's speed things up. Golurk, very cool as well. Bisharp, the shine is even better. Hisuian form, Braviary is really cool. I think it's better than the the regular form. We got to the legendaries. Gen 5 legendaries are whatever. I like the box legendaries. The tornadoes, thunders, whatever, not a big fan. Yeah, I'm not a super fan of the Gen 5 Legends. Generation 6 also introduced a lot of cool mons. Froakie, I like the Froakie line. Delphoc's pretty cool too. I'm not as big a fan of Chespin line, but it's alright. Talonflame is pretty cool. I like Florges, especially the blue one. Just because blue is, you know, best scholar. Am I right? But it's tough. So when you ask me what's your favorite Pokemon, I'm like, yeah, man, I do have a few Pokemon that I like more than others, but to pick one favorite is tough. That part is tough. Clawitzer. Yep. Okay, yeah, Tyrantrum is among my favorites. That makes it like 2 fossil Pokemon at this point. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm a rock type trainer. I play TCG Pocket, and the battling can be stressful because you really have to strategize. Yeah, you can't just go blindly. That may be part of why I get so nervous with turn-based PvP, even though I barely do it. But the few times that I have done it, I was nervous, right? But I think it's that realization as well that you really have to put some thought into it. That your decisions carry a lot of weight, and it's not like a real, you know, real time action game where your decision making can vary from like the micro movements your character is doing to, you know, bigger strategies, right? And the fact that you can just move around and, you know, just jump and hop around and stuff, it's a bit more comforting because it's like the decision making is already happening at every moment, so there's nothing to be nervous about. But with the turn-based approach, it's different. I think that's almost it for Gen 6. Pumpkaboo, very cute Pokemon, grass typer. I do quite like Avalugg. Not necessarily the looks, but the big defense makes it a fun Pokemon to use in some battles. Yveltal is obviously the better, the cooler legendary in Gen 6. Yep. Gen 7, I'm not too big on any of the starters, to be honest. Yep. What else is there? Let's see here. Lycanroc is cool. Salandit and Salazzle are pretty cool as well. Serena is pretty cool. Oranguru, one of my better supports from the Scarlet Violet raids. Minior, pretty cool. Como, oh, I like that. Well, I guess I don't particularly like any of the Gen 7s. Or the Ultra Beast for that matter. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the Ultra Beast designs, but they are kind of cool. I don't dislike them. I think some people probably really like the Ultra Beasts a lot more than I do. I think it's really just a matter of preference. Nothing against the Pokemon themselves. Against the designs, I guess. Yeah. Gen 8, also not big on any of the starters in particular. Corviknight, very cool mon, like that. I like Graplocked. I think it was the first shiny hunt I did in Pokemon Sword. And I really like the shiny. Hattering's pretty cool, I like that. You know, the Pokemon I like are, it feels like I just kind of like some random Pokemon for different reasons, but that's how it is. Dragapult is kind of cool. That was my other shiny hunt, and I kind of gave up on shiny hunting in Gen 8 after that. I cannot abide shiny hunting with eggs. It just sucks. So from Gen 9, I went with the grass starters. Meowscarada, easily the coolest of the evolutions. Armourouge versus Cervalege. That's a tough pick. I kind of like both. They're probably the coolest mons of Gen 7. I mean, there are a lot of Pokemon I like for their abilities and moves, or typing. But as for, like, the whole, I don't know. I do like the designs of the Paradox Mons a lot more than the Ultra Beasts. My favorite Paradox, though, I don't know. Well, I guess we got to the end of it. Well, I still don't know how to answer the question, my favorite non-legendary. Maybe one of those fossil. Maybe Archeops. I really like that. I still really like that one. Unfortunate ability, but I like the design a lot. Yeah. Maybe Iron Moth. Iron Moth is a very cool kind of remake of Volcarona. I like that. Alright folks, let's just be done with that. It's okay, you can do a full tier list next time, yeah. I have every Gen 9 Pokemon to shine except for 8 or 9 stars because 8 of 9 stars because egg hatching sucks, especially in Scarlet Violet. Yeah, I may have done a few shiny hunts, but mostly just the outbreaks. Those are very easy to hunt. You just pop the sandwich and it usually doesn't take more than a few minutes to find a shiny. I do have a few boxes of shinies in that game. But egg shiny hunting I cannot abide. Like, screw that. I didn't want to shiny hunt the starters until it was possible to catch them in Aper Balls, which it is possible now. Or has been possible. Since they were available in raids. Yeah, I need to go get some Challengers tickets. Let's do that. Oh, it's nighttime, right? That means I can do that. I never really got this Poké Center's waypoint. Huh. Alright, let's do some battles. It sucks though, since I've got a full shiny living dex of the new Gen 9 Pokemon except the starters. Oh, so if you're almost done, I would go for it. Trainers who are higher ranked than you? Oh. Wait. Huh? Yeah. That's a lot of XP. Stunfisk. That's a ground electric, isn't it? I should have used a growth first. I'm just gonna wait out the Giga Drain to heal up. Boom. I might wait until they become catchable in the wild in a future game. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. They usually do that. They usually make the starters available in other ways in future games. I mean... To me, when I do shiny hunts, I do like to catch the shinies in Aper Balls or rare balls in general. I like that part. It's silly, but how it is. Oh, this is rough. Finish him. Oh my god, that Night Slash hurts so much. Sheesh. Boom. I wonder if in higher ranks the trainers will just kind of pop their megas at every turn. Yeah, I need to hurry because Daybreak's about to hit, so I don't have time for sneaking about. I have to just run ahead and... No! What? Wait, you can just go with the Mega across multiple battles? That's interesting. You just get booped. Everybody level up. Oh, Gardevoir, that's gonna hurt me. Unless it doesn't. Toxic is very good in this game. It drains health every few seconds and it works even if you don't switch Pokemon right away after being KO'd. Hey, that's cool. Victory Bell is so silly. It is. I do like this Pokemon because it's so silly. Oh, that was a nurse. Wait, this is the nurse from one of the Poké Centers that I usually go to, right? That's pretty cool. Even the nurse Joy is out here doing battle. That's funny. I just realized. I like that. Mega Energy retains if you keep it balled. Oh! Interesting. A new day's dawning. No, not yet. Ooh. Phantom. Well. Boom. Interesting. So I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That sounds nice. Looks like I'm not gonna be able to find more battles before day. Ah. Well, guess we just gotta sit again. That's all we get. It's like I'm not even getting more money than when I was a rank Z. So where is the nearest bank? Or, not bank, bench. Sorry, that was a silly mistranslation for me. That was a short night drive. The game running well, looking through. Yeah, I may have. Let's hang out here until nightfall. Pokemon Bank. In Portuguese, the word banco means either bench or bank, depending on context. So it was kind of like a mistranslation. That's how it is, folks. Wait, Ghastly? Oh, I might as well just fast travel to... Oh yeah, it's on the other side of the city. Do I even have a... I do have a fast travel. Okay, let's go there. Let's have a slightly longer night so we can take the time to sneak up. Knock out with a Mega Evolved Pokemon. Also, if you ever need a bench, you can find one. I believe there's a bench outside every Pokemon Center. Ooh, nice. My go-to so far was if I don't know where to find a bench, I just go back to the hotel and sleep in the bed. Silly as it sounds. Alright, murder that frog. Boom. Run. Oh, that didn't one-shot? Wow. Never thought of it like that, but it's the same in Spanish. Yeah, there's a lot of similarities with Spanish. Even if you could sleep? Yeah. That was basically the first thing I did when they forced me to go to the hotel room after I just snooped around every corner of the room, see if there was anything interesting to see. Splinter rest. I think the game kind of forces you to rest at one point in the tutorial phase of the storyline. But yeah, you can come back and switch the daytime like the benches. I mean, more comfortably than the benches, I would guess. Wait, I have to review the moves again. We may have earned some Screech. We didn't have Screech before. Screech, Work Up, Aqua Jet. Yes. The heck with Double Team. Absol got Taunt and Double Team. Seems nice. Florges got Charm. I think that's all we got here. Thunder Punch. Now we go back to... Don't we have Thunderbolts? Don't have any actually good Thunder moves. This Thunder Punch is physical, and physical is a lot weaker. I think even Thunder Shock is going to do more damage than this. Power Gem, that's a nice... I will misprotect, but... I will misprotect. This is good coverage, I guess. And Victor Bell hasn't learned anything new. But to be fair, Victor Bell's moveset is already pretty good. I mean, Lunge is not super necessary, but lowering attack is nice. It's good for stalling and making Giga Drain work better. I don't have Giga Drain Plus yet, but I wonder if you can have Plus moves off of TMs. Alright, I really just wanted to get that Thunder Shock going. Oh, I got seen. I got seen. Oh yeah, I definitely gotta check all TMs and normal moves. And level of moves, rather. Dead. It's a shame you can't use moves in between battles. That would have been nice to just charge up ahead of time. Boom. Yo, that power gem did come in handy after all. Okay, we gotta go Mega so we can do that task. Oh, Scolipede. I think we're gonna one flame against that. Boom. I'll say it again. This battle system is so weird, man. Super weird. Flip turn. Oh, it goes back just like. Okay, it doesn't switch the Pokemon, but it just goes back. Interesting. That's like the U-turn Volt Switch of Water type. Oh man, that Power Gem's animation takes so long. Looked like Empress was paralyzed. Oh yeah, true. I didn't realize, but you're right. I think so too. Wait, what was it paralyzed for? Was it maybe Body Slam? That's not supposed to happen. No, go back so you don't get damaged. Maybe we can put a burn heal on that burn. Wait, why don't I auto heal? I think you're right, Mike. Oh. I'm a ninja, all right. This man can't see me because I'm a ninja. This is the dumbest thing ever. It's so stupid. Oh god. Hey, no way. This game is a riot. Oh, I did not. Oh man. If I had a trainer class in this game, I would be one of those ninjas from the Poison Gym in Gen 2. Gen 1, not Gen 2. Unaware Pokemons with your first blow. Let's do that. I need to Mega Evolve somebody. And I was gonna say, I keep saying this, but like, this game is so silly with the whole sneak up on trainers and murder their Pokemon before they even notice you. That's so dumb. This is so dumb, dude. Powerful light pole. Yep. It was a very ninja move. Alright, so knock out opponents with a mega. So you guys tell me that this conserves mega energy. Oh. Yeah, let's bring out the mega again. I like it. Why can't I focus that war turtle? We're wasting mega energy, bro. Oh, I got caught. Oh, this is not gonna work. I'm gonna lose all that mega energy before I can knock it out. Even with a crit. Oh, so being a Mega gives you a big Whirlpool. Oh, wait. I also take damage from my own Pokemon's Whirlpool? Dude. Okay, I need to wait out for the flying type move. Got him. That's it. Alakazam. That's a tough one. Gonna hurt a lot. Oh, why am I protecting Recover? Recover, that's nice to see that they have Recover in this game. I haven't traded Psychic types much yet, so haven't seen Recover myself. Oh, I have to knock out more with Flying. Ah. Gotta fix that. Oh yeah, I already beat this guy, didn't I? Where should I go? Oh yeah, wait, this is where I came from, but... I did not come here yet. The entrance. Sneak up. Okay, that's the job for Ampharos. We can Mega again. I need to go visit those rooftops. Usually some trainers hiding up there. How do I get to the rooftops? Oh yeah, there it is. There we go. Is that Laron? Oh yeah, that is. I'm not sure. I think Feraligatr is probably gonna be the best bet here. No! No! No, 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 no. Oh, damn it. Camera up. Yeah, excited. Didn't even get Whirlpool off, dude. This is gonna be bad. Damn, I fairly get it dead. And I didn't even get progress on those tasks. That's a Dene. There was a Skrelp trainer on the other side. I should fight him. I've never seen that Pokemon in this game yet. So I don't have ground types. Use poison. I guess Victreebel is the only choice then. +2 rank. Pikachu. Alright. Still need to do the whole flying type thing. Oh, so that D rank gave me 7k points. If I could just find more D rankers out there, this would go up. Oh, no, 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 no. What? I'm an actual ninja, guys. Yep. Actual ninja. Ain't no way. Dude, this game is so dumb, man. Why did she stop chasing? I gotta protect the next rock tomb. Okay. Dude, I never even got seen. Maybe you are a Pokemon. Okay, I just learned a new move, guys. Shadow Sneak. That's it. Okay, I'm up with some research. Wait, I haven't checked the research in years. You've earned yourself a TM. Yeah. Fire Punch. Well, I guess Feraligatr can't really learn Fire Punch. It's got the build for punching, but not really. I would have thought. I don't imagine a bird can Fire Punch. Absol, no. Florges, nah. Ampharos can Fire Punch. But I'd rather keep it to special attacks. Victreebel cannot punch. No. Alright. Wait, Victreebel is still Mega, right? Huh. Wait. Small variety. So they still do the small variety Pumpkaboo. Something up there. How am I supposed to... Oh. Like this. Ghost type. Shadow Snake. So I'm a ghost type. We gotta figure out my second typing because, I mean, we got up to 2 types, right? Dawn is approaching. Oh, but I'm not gonna be able to knock out opponents with fighting moves. I done got none. And wait, this guy just respawned, right? Didn't I just beat this guy with camera up? Oh. Gotta go with Victreebel. Okay, let's just get caught. Whatever. I think I almost ignored the fact that he dead. Stunfisk. Okay, it's not the same trainer. So I almost just went past him to his back. Huh. Maybe I really do have some ghostly ninja powers. Ghost ninja, does that mean ghost fighting? Alright, the Skrelp guy. We're gonna beat that too. Poison dragon, isn't that right? Maybe an Ice Fang will solve the problem. No way! No way! We just have to start the battle, okay. Oh. This guy. Oh man. This game's a riot. This NPCs just don't know how to look for their opponents. It's gotta be it. Oh my god, the damage. Get him! No! I guess Ampharos took too long to get that move going. Cup of coffee? Yeah. So does that include a revive? I need my Ampharos for the next sneak up or two. Wait, so you can technically just extend your Mega Evolution forever if you're careful. Dude, these trainers just don't go around this stuff. Come on. You can do better than that. Game. But Fable, that's of course for Victory Bell. Nice. We need one more sneak up. I mean, but we already have the points for this. So rank F seems to be around level 34-ish. My Pokemon are getting over leveled right now. Is there a way I can make it to that side? From here? Ain't no way, right? Damn. Dude, why am I not able to focus and use moves? I don't like the fact that you have to focus the Pokemon you want to attack and then choose the move. Because it just makes the camera act weird. It's the end of the day, or end of the night. Alright. Ooh, that's a good, that's some good monies. So we're on top of this wall. Oh, they got some interesting Pokemon up here. If they got anything of interest in these shops, maybe. Actually, they had some interesting shorts. Yeah, that just looks weird with that jacket, coat, whatever. The headphones. You know, I think I'd rather have the headphones than the silly hats. You know, that's perfectly fine. We still haven't found the perfect satchel, but this one... I think this one is still better than whatever we have. Oh, but there are other colors. Nah. Earrings. Oh, you can get earrings? You can barely see them with the headphones. I didn't know you could get earrings. Is that a new thing for Pokemon games? I don't think you could get earrings before. You know, more options the better. I like that. Well, I mean, I guess the shops don't show everything, right? Alright then, what else do we do before I end the stream? I do have the ticket points, so the next thing is gonna be beating the streamer. I think I'll leave that for next time. Also got a bunch of side missions to do. But I also would like to check out the wild zones and catch some new Pokemon and spice up the team. I would like to do that. I've had the same team for a while. Finish your Pokemon tier list. Yeah. I mean, I've done it. Well, I mean, we've gone over all the Pokemon. I don't want to go do it again so soon. We do have a bunch of side missions here. Oh, I do have a mission in the research lab. That should be the next thing. Anyway, I think we'll leave that for next time. I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna save the game. I want to continue doing the playthrough before I go back to doing some more Dread runs. Finish Pokemon NPC tier list. So I want to finish the Pokemon playthrough before I go back to doing some Dread runs. Before I do some any % learning for Prime Remastered, and then This is basically going to be the waiting train for Metroid Prime 4 coming out in December. Yeah, folks, thank you all so much for hanging out and watching. Hope you had some fun. I'll probably be back tomorrow to play some more and become the Pokemon master that I deserve to be, Kipo. Alright, have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.